G'day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dylan. Hopefully, all feeling fantastic today. We're going to get into a requested movie. This one is called Little Women. Now, this was released in 2019, and it is, well, the main stars, I don't know if there's any more, but the main stars are Saoirse Ronan, Saoirse Ronan, Emma Watson, and Florence Pugh. You're gonna have to tell me the pronunciation of source in the comment section, guys. Sauls? I don't know. There's some unique names out there, guys, in the proper English language that I don't understand. So, with that being said, let's jump straight into it. It is written and directed by Greta Gerwig. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump straight into it. If you want to go watch this in full with me, head over to Patreon, guys. You guys know what to do. All the links will be down in the description down below. We watch movies every single day. And now let's do it. Let's get it. Real loss!
Excuse me? I was looking for the Weekly Volcano office. She wrote it. She'd be glad to write more if this suits.
That's a bit rude, isn't it?
Oh, you will?
With alterations. It's too long.
Money's
Should
money.
I tell my friend that you'll take another if she had one better than this?
What name would she like put to the story?
Yes, none at all, if you please.
Just as she likes, of course.
Probably a
Morning,
true
sir.
story.
Good
Probably
night.
her, and it's her story.
Good afternoon, Miss March.
Oh, good afternoon.
You're on fire.
Thank you.
No, literally, you're on fire.
Kitty and Minnie are waiting. Oh.
The decadence have ruined Paris, if you ask me. And you shouldn't go home until you and Fred Vaughn are properly engaged.
I couldn't believe Joe turned you down. I'm so sorry.
Come on.
Come to the New Year's Eve party. It's a ball, and everyone will be there, including Fred.
I will. I'll wear my best silk.
I know.
I know. You can tell she loves him. Just instantly.
20 yards of the blue silk as well as the pink. Someone will be by for
Here's
free.
Emma Watson.
Oh, I suppose it's too much of an extravagance.
Will 20 yards do?
She's speaking like an American.
Dollars, what was I thinking?
Wow.
Oh, my loves.
Every now and then it's alright to splurge on yourself if you can afford it. If you can afford it. If you can afford it.
She doesn't have to
Take this off.
Will you dance with Joe? My nose will simply not look refined.
I like your nose.
You could be pretty if you tried.
Don't want to, won't do it. And you'll see a perfect ringlet.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry.
What have you done?
Don't stare. Don't put your hands behind your back. You can laugh if you want to. It's funny, I know.
I have an idea of how we can manage.
My foot. I've hurt my ankle.
No, thank you. We cannot accept.
You must take mine.
What choice do you have?
Shoes are too small.
Goodness gracious.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence.
back to bed.
Now you gotta be very careful because you do remember there's someone powerful that may get jealous.
Come in. Come in.
Is that all right?
Apologies for the chaos.
I'm Amy.
Although you'll have to fight for the male roles or...
New York City, best hardware. Is this based off a true story or not? Most things are based off true stories these days, just saying.
For the writer in the attic, I wanted you to have this. I would love to read what you're writing, if you'll trust me. Yours, Frederick.
Uh-oh.
Un petit peu bête.
Uh-oh.
I waited an hour for you.
Amy.
Do you want to know what I honestly think of you?
I'll be good for you, Saint Amy. I'll be good.
I feel sorry for you. I really do.
What have you done lately, oh great artiste? Fred Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen.
Well.
Those are just stories, of course.
And your novel? It will
I
be
actually
like this?
keep forgetting, like, she's This is a story she's writing. I keep forgetting.
Why don't you sign your real name?
Oh, my mother wouldn't like it. And I want to help with the money I make and not worry her.
I think that they're not good. Has no one ever talked to you like this before?
If you know so much about it, then why don't you just do it yourself? We are not friends. You are not my friend. So just don't talk to me anymore. Thank you.
God damn. Okay. Truth hurt her.
Merry Christmas, world.
I'm watching this movie at the right time. Christmas time, huh?
We can't do much, but we can make our little sacrifices and do it gladly. Don't play mother just because she's not home.
You don't want your mother to find you like this, do you?
Of course we care what you think, Hannah.
Very hungry. Dogs don't get hungry, Beth.
I've rewritten the climax and we need to set it to memory. Amy, get the costumes. Hannah.
I'm not acting.
Well, I didn't even say anything.
I knew what you were going to say, and I'm not acting.
Not far from here lives a poor young woman, Mrs. Hummel. Her 5 children are in one bed to keep from freezing, and there's nothing to eat. My girls, will you give them your breakfast as a Christmas present?
Is this where you say that father would want us to?
Yes.
I would do it. I would do it. For sure. I would do it 100%. Wouldn't even bat an eye. Wouldn't even think about it. I would do it 100%.
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence, for including me.
I've gone days without food.
Tutor my grandson in manners as well as mathematics.
I'm back. We have food and blankets. Does he like some? That's nice.
Holy crap.
Mr. Lawrence sent it.
Lawrence Boy's grandfather?
Yes. He saw you giving your Christmas breakfast away, and he wanted you to enjoy the day.
His grandson Laurie put the idea into his head. I know he did.
I know that they will be loving children to you and conquer themselves so beautifully.
Josephine?
Yes.
Oh, is there a reason you stopped reading Belsham?
I'm sorry. I'll continue. I intend to make my own way in the world.
Oh, well, you could run a cat house or go on the stage. Practically the same thing.
Oh.
Other than that, you're
damn.
right. Precious few
Bird.
ways for women.
Yeah, so I can get married.
No, so you can live a better life. And foolish.
Well, I don't think so.
Well, you're not paid to think. I know you don't care much about marriage now, but I intend to go to Europe one more time, and I need a companion, so I don't like sneaks.
I'll wipe out your debt and give you 5 more limes besides.
Miss March.
Mr. Brooke, there's a girl.
No, there's not. Oh, there is a girl.
That's a girl. Hello, Amy. I'm Lori.
I know. You brought my sister back after the dance. Mr. Davis hit me.
No, actually, you are very handsome.
I knew your mother's father.
You are not to attend that school anymore.
Only because the schools for women are so poor.
Indeed.
Beth would adore the piano.
Is she the quiet one?
Yes, that's our Beth.
Tell the
Is
little
she
girl to use ours.
the quiet one?
Well, actually, I don't know. I'll come in here for my hair.
Oh, Miss Meg, you forgot your glove.
Oh. Quite the characters, aren't they?
Back to work. Back to work.
One who would be deeply, deeply grateful.
Absolutely not.
What? Come now, let's have him.
Absolutely not.
We don't want any boys. This is a club for ladies.
Fine, I.
And as there was no time like the present.
Please, this is my stratagem. I deserve the blame.
So is this her actual family now?
Oh, you've gotten so big. Amy has always had a talent for getting out of the hard parts of life.
Joe, don't be angry with your sister.
Joe, where are you? I can't find my other gloves.
I don't want cords, Beth. I want to go
No,
to the
I think
theater.
you'd hate to poke yourself in where you're not wanted.
Oh, you'll be sorry for that, Joe Mark! Stop looking at me like that!
Oh no. Wow, bit of an evil sister streak to her, isn't she? Uh-oh.
Has anyone taken my novel?
No way.
Amy, you've got it.
No, I haven't.
That's right.
I burnt your book!
I'm sorry, Joe. Amy.
Jealousy in families.
It's just
is
that the only
a-
thing you care about is your writing. Ruining one of your dresses, and I really did want to hurt you.
See, that's ridiculous. I really did want to hurt you. You're her sister, you idiot. I swear. Like That is a line that sums up families right there. Right there. 100%. 100%. Jealousy runs through families like water runs through a river. Just ridiculous.
She doesn't deserve my forgiveness. I will hate her forever.
Don't say anything till Joe has got good-natured with Lori, and then just say some kind thing. I'm sure she'll be friends again.
Joe, Lori, wait, coming!
Stay near the edge. It's not safe in the middle.
Not the middle. The edge. The edge. Not the middle.
Are you all right?
Oh, my sister, my sister.
She's asleep. She'll be fine.
I get in a passion.
Like looking at a younger version of her, isn't it?
And I'd enjoy it.
You remind me of myself.
I literally just said that.
But you're never angry.
I'm angry nearly every day of my life.
She puts a front on for you
You
kids.
are?
I hope you'll do a great deal better than me.
You didn't need to come. Oh, I never should have left.
See, in her story, Beth is always the quiet one, the nice one, yeah, the one that doesn't say anything, doesn't do anything wrong. And in real life, she's the one that gets struck down. Fitting that, isn't it? Isn't it not? The way life works, man.
She's not cutting her trip short, is she? No, no. Good. Do you miss him? I miss everything.
It was so nice of Annie to invite me to her debutante ball.
Yes, pretty things should be enjoyed. I'll come if you are quite sure nobody will hear me and be disturbed.
Bye.
Ribbons? No.
Tally ho!
Go and get married, Meg!
Lori, I didn't know you were going to come.
Supposed to be a surprise.
Do you like how I look?
No, I don't.
You were the rudest boy I ever saw.
Makes him think about his daughter.
I'm afraid it would be too disagreeable for you.
I'm sorry, John. The silk was the first real expense. Try to be contented, but it is hard. And I'm tired of being poor. John.
I need to go to bed. You're married to someone who can't give them to you.
What women are allowed into the Club of Geniuses anyway?
This movie articulately has been written to such a perfection. It seems like I'm watching a play inside of a movie. It's so well written, so well written. We're watching a movie that was written by someone about someone writing a story about their family. It's just magnificent, magnificent.
You're not engaged, I hope.
No,
You will be if he goes down properly on one knee.
I'm just a woman. It may not be for you, but it most certainly is for me. Oh, that's Fred. Can you unbutton me, please?
You are beautiful.
Well, I only sold what was my own. You're one beauty.
Boy.
You're one beauty, he
So
said.
don't. Oh, I'm so proud you're my daughter.
Oh, it's just
You're
crazy
one
to do something
beauty.
for Father.
Oh, Joe.
Be good to each other. Pray for Father's recovery.
It's my hair.
Lori, when are you going back to your grandfather?
Very soon.
Go and work for your grandfather and make something of yourself.
You're not playing fair. It's very good. Don't marry him.
Why?
You know why.
You're being mean. Stop
How am I
it.
being
Stop
mean?
it. I have been second to Joe my whole life in everything. I won't, not when I've spent my entire life loving you.
Sir, I wanted to thank you for.
You remind me so much of my little girl.
That's what I was saying.
The piano's yours. I should have given it to you long ago.
The Hummels are very sick.
I visited the Hummels. The baby has died. Have you all had it before?
Oh no.
Meg and I have, but Amy hasn't. I'll see if Aunt March can take her. I don't like Aunt March.
It's for your own good, child.
Should we send for Mother?
You see how she's making her real life story into a story, but changing the reason why people are in the situations they are. She's changing the reason why. It's brilliant. Brilliant.
We'll nurse her, and she'll get better.
I love it. It's just a little story. It's like the tide going out. It goes out slowly, but it can't be stopped. I'll stop it.
I think that's why she got so offended, because she's trying to make this story about her family, and for her friend to say that he doesn't like it, it hurt her and it cut her deep. And I think that's what the problem was.
You will get better. We can't stop God's will. What Joe will shall be done.
Amy, come here. If you are very good, one day this ring will belong to you. You are your family's hope now. It'll be up to you to support them all. That Lawrence boy was just here.
He was?
What a disappointment he's turned out to be. He's gone to London. What do you need to discuss with him?
I just told Fred Vaughn I wouldn't marry him.
Meg.
I asked for leave. I will take care of the children.
Oh, John.
You should send your fabric to the dressmaker as soon as possible.
I sold the fabric to Sally. John Brooke is my husband.
It's all right, it's all right.
Who's with Father? John stayed with him.
Mommy?
Merry Christmas, babe.
Here's another Christmas gift for the Marsh family. My little women. Merry Christmas to each of you.
Merry Christmas, Father. Thank God you're home.
Thank God for you.
Better Call Saul. Isn't that fella? Better Call Saul. Is it weird that I don't know the characters from Breaking Bad, but yet I know Better Call Saul? I haven't seen it, but I'm just saying I know Better Call Saul. There's so many memes about that fella. Oh, that was only the book. God damn it. Bro, why are they playing with our emotions like this? Horrible, is it not?
I can't believe today is my wedding day. Joe. We can leave. We can leave right now. I can make money. I'll sell stories.
I want to get married.
Mommy, why?
Because I love him, and I'm willing to work and struggle, but I want to do it with John.
I just hate that you're leaving me.
One day it will be your turn. It was going to end one way or another. And what a happy end.
I pronounce you man and wife.
I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
Our Marsh is going to Europe! Oh, and she wants me to go with her! Yes, she wants me to work on my art and my French, of course. Father, I'm going to Europe!
It's not good like Beth, so I'm angry and I'm restless.
I have loved you ever since I've known you, Joe. I couldn't help it. You know, I figured you'd love me, Joe.
I don't see why I can't love you as you want me to. I can't change how I feel, and it would be a lie to say I do when I don't. I'm so sorry, but I just can't help it.
Let's be happy together, Joe.
I can't say yes truly.
I would rather hang myself than realize this, Joe.
Teddy, don't say that. I'm homely and I'm awkward and I'm
love you,
odd.
Joe. Is there anything more?
Teddy, I don't believe I will ever marry.
I think you will marry, Joe. I think you'll find someone and love them, and you will live and die for them because that's your way, and you will. And I'll watch.
Nice backdrop, nice set in that. Beautiful.
You're much too lonely here, Joe.
I ruined our friendship with my temper, just as I ruin everything. If I was a girl in a book, this would all be so easy.
Laurie's returning, you know.
Oh, he is?
There was a letter from Amy. She's coming home. She's devastated about Beth.
I've always been quite content with my family.
Do you love it?
If he asked me again, I think I would say yes. Do you think he'll ask me again?
But do you love him?
I care more to be loved. But I'm so lonely.
Wow. That was a powerful scene. Felt that one.
Beth was the best of us.
I'm not marrying Fred.
I heard about that.
I just didn't love him as I should. We don't need to say anything.
My dear Teddy,
I used to think that the worst fate was to be a wife, but now I have changed. I was wrong to turn you down and to run away to New York.
Joe. Joe.
Oh, you're back.
Are you glad to see me then? We were engaged and we were hoping to wait, but that is to say that now we are man and wife.
You and Amy.
Yes.
Waited too long. If you don't love him, there's no point on forcing it anyway. That's horrible to the other
Are you in
party.
love?
Yes. The love I feel for Amy, it's different. You were right about this. I think we would have killed each other. You're the only one that ever calls me that, Joe. Teddy. Can we still be friends, Joe, please?
Laurie told you?
Yes. This was meant to be. Oh, I'm so relieved. Thank you. Life is too short to be angry at one's sisters.
Interesting to see how this one unfolds and ends, eh?
Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, Joe. The house doesn't seem right without her, and...
I know I'm not half so good as my sister, but you know I'll be a friend to lean on.
Burning all the journals. Oh.
Enclosed are the first few chapters of a piece I've only begun working on, though I doubt it. Joe March. I'd like to open a school for Daisy.
And what will Danny do?
I'll open a school for boys and girls both.
What about writing?
I started something, but I don't think it's very good.
I read the chapters you sent, and I have to agree, they aren't very promising. Send more stories of the scandalous variety if you have any. My apologies for the joke. I couldn't help it.
Joe, come down!
But, Joe, dear, you have a guest.
I don't know anyone.
It's you. Hello, I'm Josephine March. I'm Joe.
I see that you have already met our professor writer. I keep a diary, you know.
You're not an immigrant, so perhaps you should stay home.
I'm going.
Which one of you plays?
Oh, it was my sister Beth.
It is very hard to lose a sister.
Do you play?
Yes, I do.
So lovely to meet you.
I would love to see you.
Goodbye. What? Why are you all looking at me like that?
What a wonderful man.
Joe, you love him.
What? Doesn't she love him?
It's a good instinct.
No, I'm not going.
Yes, you are. Exactly.
Never thought I'd...
Moving to California.
That was fiction. He was practically begging for a reason to stay.
But I ask after your mother.
And I have no idea why.
Father, are you publishing
What
this?
happens to the Little Women?
Tell me you have the rest of this book.
Frankly, I don't see why she didn't marry the neighbor. Who does she marry?
No one. She doesn't marry either of them.
No, that won't work at all. The right ending is the one that sells. No one will buy it. It won't be worth printing. Just end it that way, will you?
Fine.
Joe!
I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay.
You do?
Yes.
My hands are empty.
They're not empty.
I love it. It's romantic. Moving, that's very emotional. Under the umbrella.
That's good.
Perfect. 5% of the net profits after I recoup. No, I'll give you $500 right now to buy out the copyright.
It seems like something I would want to own, no?
Didn't you say your family needed the money more immediately?
Yes, they do, which is why I wanted upfront payment. You keep your $500 and I'll keep the copyright. Also, I want 10% of royalties. If I'm going to sell my heroine into marriage for money, I might as well get some of it.
6.6%.
I want to own my own book.
Little Women. Must be a very proud moment for all writers out there when they first publish their book. You get that first one. Very, very nice ending. All right, so straight off the bat, guys, I just want to say that the acting inside of this was sensational, absolutely sensational. A lot of the storyline inside of this movie would have been quite difficult as an actor or an actress to allow the audience to get attached to one character or another. And I feel like they did the best they could because it was a difficult thing. The only downside for me, like I'm just about to get into, was that the characters I wasn't able to get attached to as well as I should have. The only one was the sister that passed away because throughout the whole entire movie, she always stayed the same. She was always the same character, the same person. And I feel like that's the only downside to this movie. But other than that, the storyline was sensational. The acting was sensational. The actresses showed just how important women are in the acting industry and how massive they are. I feel like one thing they showed inside of this is family values. Now, the sisters were portrayed as being close knit and very supportive of one another. But I feel like that was more of an emphasis inside of the storytelling, inside of the book itself. Now, is it like that in real life? No. But I get how they were trying to show the importance and the loyalty that is supposed to be with inside a family. Because everyone always has this image about families, about being there for one another and having that core value inside of the family. I feel like they were trying to get that across inside of this movie a lot. And sometimes I was thinking, oh, that they're telling this inside of the book, yeah, like it's some sort of fantasy, and it's somewhat true. So when it comes to that, I love how they showed that sort of difference between the real world and reality. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, and also just how selfless some of the characters were, where they put other people's feelings ahead of themselves. And the only one that didn't do that was the main person that was writing the book. Now, Jo March, she did the opposite to everyone else. But at the same time, she was also thinking of others. So she was thinking of him when he was saying, I love you. And she was thinking about her. She was thinking about him. Thinking, I don't want to hurt him at all because I don't love him. And down the track, yada, 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 things could go wrong, could go horribly wrong. But also, she could have been selfish as well and thought, hey, I can go with him, I can have money, yada, yada, yada. But she knew she didn't love him. At the same time, you could see that as being selfish, but also being selfless at the same time. But in the end, it came back to her. It came back around in a full circle, and then she found love. Even though Jo March said that she was never going to find love ever. She literally said she was never going to find love, and she did. So, I love the fact that they show us also that you can't dictate your future and the outcomes that are going to come upon you. But she was always saying that she was never going to be married. She was fine by herself. But she didn't realize that she did need love. Everyone needs love. Everyone needs love in this world. No matter who you are, everyone needs love. Everyone. And if you don't say that you don't need love, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. Everyone needs to be loved and to love someone. I'm not talking about everyone needs someone in this world. No, I'm talking about everyone needs to love and to be loved. Everyone. And there's someone out there that you love and they love you back. It's unfortunate. People get into situations where they love someone, they don't love them back. It's unfortunate situations, but people make mistakes in life. That's why you see a lot of things happen in this world that are horrible, are very, very horrible. And also, they tried to preach that generosity and kindness goes a long way in this world. You saw that what Mummy did. I don't know if her name is Mummy or Mommy, but we'll just call her Mummy. What Mummy did was absolutely generous, also selfless, where she was trying to help that family out. In the end, it got her daughter killed because she got sick because of that family. But what she did to help them was amazing, helping the less fortunate, and she never wanted something in return. But yet the neighbor saw that and helped out massively. And that's why kindness goes a long way. Generosity and kindness goes a massive way in this world. So anyway, like I said, guys, I'm going to give this movie, I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 10. Solid 9 out of 10. Like I said, I'm deducting a point because I feel like I should have been more attached to the characters than I was, and I wasn't. And I don't know whether that's because of just how we had the exact same characters were changing their personas throughout. And I don't know. I just felt like I should have been more attached to the characters than I was. That's just my personal opinion. That's just my honest opinion as well, guys. So let us know in the comment section if you think that as well. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 overall. Brilliant movie. Sensational. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. Let us know in the comment section down below. And if you're going to watch this in full, head over to Patreon. Links will all be down in the description right down there. Bye-bye, guys.
Come and keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off.